So, Moss Landing was not named after Moss the plant, but rather after a Captain Charles Moss. Captain Moss saw Moss Landing as a wonderful place to build a harbor, and he monetized it heavily by having flat-bottom barges, boats very similar to the one we're on right now, bring grains such as wheat and barley down from the end of Elkhart Slough to Moss Landing. Here, they would be transported to long line boats like the ones around us that are more fit for the open sea, and these would bring those grains up to San Francisco Bay, where they were sold over time by relaxing on these docks. These floating docks had to be completely replaced and upgraded a few years back. Those on the left, feel free to stand for a better look.
You see?
Yeah, these are pretty much all males, and they spend a good portion of their time engaged in this sort of playful competition, asserting their dominance with one another, showing off, sparring.
You may also notice that some of our sea lions have a big blonde bump on the top of their head. This is known as the sagittal crest, and is a bump in their skull that grows in pretty much all male sea lions. It connects to their jaw muscles to give them a powerful bite, and it is a secondary sexual characteristic, which is to say, female sea lions find that blonde bump very attractive. And ahead of us, soon to be on our left, we have a group of local seabirds known as cormorants. These blackbirds are some of the deepest diving birds we have around. These are physically our branch cormorants, which can be differentiated from other species by a blue pouch that grows on their neck during the mating season. During the mating season, these birds will gather in large groups, so it's easier for them to find the mates. And they will stay in these groups as they build their nests, because these birds will often steal nesting material from their neighbors. Their nests are made of a combination of local plant material and their droppings. And while this unique combination gives the nest a unique smell, it actually helps cement the nest to whatever it's being built on, in this case these otherwise perilous wooden pilings, so a strong wind can't blow the nest away. In addition, as this nest rots, it produces heat, helping to incubate the eggs that are in the nest. That, combined with the fact that both mom and dad help take care of the eggs and the chicks, means that even during the mating and nesting season, these birds have a solid amount of free time. On our left, just coconut head out of the water. Harbor seals are mostly nocturnal animals, but even during the day, they will sometimes get into the water to swim around, usually sticking to the slough and avoiding the bay. A sea otter has to eat a quarter of its body weight every day, which is about 15 pounds of food.
My goodness.
That'd probably be too much food for me, and my equivalent quarter of body weight would be 50 pounds. Completely unimaginable. We have another sea otter ahead of us at around 11 o'clock. The reason our sea otters can eat so much food is because, unlike other marine mammals, they do not have a thick layer of blubber to protect themselves from the cold ocean. So instead, they stay warm in part with their high metabolism that keeps them warm. just waiting. The water here is pretty peaceful water, at least this time of year. During the winter and spring, if there's enough rain or snow, it can temporarily become back. But during the summer,
There's Jurassic Park, aren't there?
so generally speaking, otters are not the most social animal. So if you see two wrestling, there are two possible reasons. The first is that they're two adolescent males. Sea otters have to eat a lot, but when they're adolescents, they have to eat less food, so they can afford to spend more time just playing around. And adolescent males will sometimes wrestle for fun.
Oh my god.
I know it's hard to tell. The other possible reason two sea otters might be wrestling like that is if it is a mating pair of a male and female. While adult otters are larger than adolescent ones, when they're halfway in the water, it can be hard to tell if they're adults or not. So generally the way to tell the difference between playful behavior between